Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for July. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you're doing well. This is a general reading that could benefit any sun, moon, or sign in Sagittarius, and it's a way for us to get a little insight and guidance and any messages that may come up for Sagittarius during July. And any little bit of information is always helpful. So let me take a look at this for a second and we'll see what we have. We have a lot of major arcana, so we have a lot potentially of some big things happening. And how we start off is we start off with the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is the 20th card of the major arcana. So right after this, it's the World, which is like the conclusion of the major arcana. So when we see the Judgment card, it's a call to you to take a look at what's going on in your life and your past actions. It's really a sense of rebirth. If you look carefully, you see the beings rising out of their coffin and greeting the angel. And the angel has the fanfare and is blowing like, time to celebrate, it's the day of reckoning. So really, this is a card for you to think about as you begin July, to think about your actions and where you are in your life right now. Are you happy? Are you living a life of purpose? Are you living the life with purpose that you hope for or that you wish for? And if not, then why? What have I done? What actions have I taken that have landed me into the spot that I am now? And if you are, then it's a time to celebrate and to enjoy what you've accomplished. But the Judgment card is about coming to terms with your life, what's gone in the past, thinking about perhaps of the future, and taking stock of what's happening. And are you leading the life of purpose that you hope for? That's what the Judgment card is asking you to do, is to look deeply within of what is happening within your life. Then we have another major arcana card, the Strength card. And the Strength card, we see the woman here who is gently holding the lion's face. And the lion appears to be looking up at her and smiling. There are roses, I think, around. She's wearing some flowers or something. But this is a card of soft control. And this is a message to you to try to influence situations with your natural abilities of intellect, of being diplomatic, of being compassionate, of being peaceful, of not using force or domination through hands-on or through intimidation. This is a card telling you that you have the strength within yourself and the courage and the big heart to tackle and to conquer whatever comes your way. Whatever obstacles or challenges that you may face, this Strength card is saying that you have the inner strength and the courage and a big heart where you can handle what's coming up, if anything is coming up, that you are in a solid position, so long as you're not trying to strangle the situation or to force things. This is about soft control and gentleness in how you respond to situations. Now, there's something in your July that is going to cause some uncertainty and some confusion perhaps, or something that is unsettling to you. And perhaps you're having some wild dreams, or you're just having these thoughts that are like unusual perhaps. The Moon is a card about uncertainty as you move forward along a path. And you can see we have the wolf and the dog here, and we have the towers in the background here. How to move forward, how to work within the deeper recesses of your life to help you move forward and to gain spiritual power, to gain spiritual awakening. With the Moon card, could be a sense of deception. Are you kidding yourself about something? Are you not being truthful about something in your life right now? So, this Moon card, it's a time for you to maybe pay attention to your dreams, to pay attention to your intuition, and to think about what lies deep below your surface. Because if you're able to bring it up and to make it more accessible, it can benefit you perhaps. So with the Moon, there's confusion. We sometimes lose our way with the Moon. If we're out in the forest, we're looking for it, but it can be a little confusion here. So something for you, you're going to have to find a way to listen within yourself. The good news is that you are headed into a nice stretch in July, which is the Wish card. Some say the Wish card, 9 of Cups. And we see this gentleman here sitting on his chair, arms crossed. He looks like he's smiling. He's in front of this blue curtain. We don't know what's behind the blue curtain. And then we have the cups stacked above him. And this is a sense of having abundance, of working hard and having what you need to live the life that you want, to have the material comforts that make you happy. So along with this sense of feeling satisfied with where you are, you can go for that dream. You can make a wish, and perhaps that dream or the wish will be granted. Be careful for what you wish for, because sometimes dreams do come true. And be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what the abundance that you do have in your life right now. And perhaps your dream is related to falling in love or having a relationship that is solid and serious and perhaps life-changing and affecting. So when we see the Lovers card, we see these two lovers and the angels kind of above them, and they're looking. The female is looking up at the angel. You see the mountains in the background, and this is a sense about two people having really strong love and intimacy and desire. The thing with the Lovers, however, is that it's really about decisions. Is this a relationship that's going to have staying power? Are you in a relationship that's going to lead to an engagement or perhaps to marriage or maybe simply living together? Are you hoping to meet someone? Are you open to meeting someone that can be a life partner, a serious, life-changing, wonderful experience? So the Lovers is a potential for you to meet someone. You just have to keep your eyes open, and you have to get out there, and you have to mix and mingle if you're single. If you're dating someone, if you're married, this is a card, an affirmation of love and of deep love and of tenderness and passion and desire, but really the seriousness of unifying, of two people coming together as one, as a whole. And later in the month, for whatever confusion and judgment that you've been thinking about, you're going to be having success, and you're going to be recognized for your success. And that recognition makes you feel good because you've clearly worked hard to get to this point. You can see this finely dressed man is riding on his horse he's wearing a victory wreath, and he has a wreath here on this wand. And the people behind him are watching, and perhaps are watching with respect or desire to be like him. So if this is something for you in your work, you could be getting a bonus, could be getting a promotion, you could be getting just recognized at a meeting, a weekly meeting that you've done a great job. But this is something for you to celebrate, and this is comparable to the Chariot in the Major Arcana. But this is an example of working hard, reaching your goals, and being recognized and soaking it up, and being respected for your efforts. So take that and enjoy that. And as we go through July, you're going to be coming up with the hanged man. And in this illustration, the hanged man is hanging from this tree, and he looks very peaceful. He looks very rested. There's a halo around his head, and that can suggest that he's accepted what he's doing, or he's choosing to suspend. And this can often signal that you may be called to sacrifice in some shape or form, that you may have to suspend what you're doing in order to help others. This can also be a situation where you are coming up with a different way of living, a different idea, a different plan, and perhaps you're presenting it, and you're like, you know what, this is the way that I'm going to do it. And it may not conform to what others think or believe, and that's okay. Follow your own path, follow your own way. And, this is what it is being accepting of this, of your own perspective. It's really, the hanged man is about changing your perspective, a new approach, a new way of thinking, being accepting of the outcome, allowing yourself to be in suspension, and perhaps there's something that's on hold for you, and you're going to have to think about, changing an approach to release it. But this is simply, you're going to have an opportunity to do some new thinking and to see how it works for you. And then, rounding out July, we have the devil. This big devil who is overseeing the lovers here. And the lovers are chained. They're chained to each other. They're in bondage. So the devil often reflects an excessive materialism, of wanting more things, of being caught up in that. Some say it's a parody of the lover's card, that the lovers are chained. Well, the devil simply reflects the things in your life that hold you back, that keep you from reaching your spiritual or your goals in life that you're hoping to attain. So this could suggest, eating too much. It's extreme, it's excess, and it's something that is destructive to your own success. So whether it's partying too much, going out too much, spending too much money. Perhaps you've spent too much money in June, and now you're going to have to really be careful about it in July. But this is just a gentle caution to be on top of the things that can thwart you and to get in your way. And the devil does that. The devil pokes his head out and just kind of like messes things up. So whether it's excessive eating, spending, lack of, you're not working that hard, or you're not giving your effort, the devil just finds a way to creep in there and just wants to throw a monkey wrench in there. So just be careful and stay on top. So the other thing to think about with the devil is that these lovers here, if you look carefully at their chains around their neck, they could get out of them. They could slip them off. So the real message underlying this devil card is that you have the power and you have the willpower to change and to make changes. So if you are overindulging in whatever it may be, it could be, too much partying, too much dating many people, or, having a hard time being faithful, whatever it may be, you have the power to change it, and you have the power to get out of those bonds that are keeping you from growing. So think about that, and think whether or not it's something that you can do, whether it's asking for help and getting some help, or someone to listen to you just to get a good sense of good feedback, that this can be, the devil, we can put the devil back into where he belongs if we are willing to take those actions ourselves. Okay, so now just take a look and see if I've missed anything here, but a lot of big things going on in terms of what's happening in July. Rebirth, an awakening, a sense of what have you been doing that has been your life purpose. You have the strength to guide through any confusion that you may be having. You have the opportunity for a wish to come true, whether the wish is about deep love and satisfying, impactful love. It's the lovers here. You have more success, and the success could be related to love. It could be related to career. You're going to have at the end of July something happening with a new perspective, a new approach. And perhaps that new approach is going to be related to the devil, who's trying to get in there and stop you from attaining success. Wants you to get stuck into the things that hold you back. Let's take a look at an oracle card and get a sense of guidance for July, overall guidance. Okay, let me just pull one here. Patience. This is the Soul Trees Oracle, by the way. So have the patience to work through the confusion, have the patience to look back at what's going on with your life. Have the patience to deal with people. When you are patient with others, it just makes life a little more easy and less complicated. If you can show some patience. Patience is a virtue, for sure. And let's get some clarification on love. And this is the Whispers of Love Oracle. Okay, and they're hard to get out. This is be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. And I think I pulled that for another sign, but that's interesting. So show your love, give your love freely to others. And, when you open up your heart, when you're patient with people, it comes back to you in so many ways. And, you just attract so much more love in your life. And you have some love in this spread today. You do have some love coming through. So I hope that it is in July that you have some good feelings and good times and opportunities for a lot of fun and enjoyment in July. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, and an easy way to stay in touch is to subscribe. I do daily readings and just monthly readings for the star signs. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I really do appreciate it. And I wish you the best for July. Take care. Bye-bye.